If you're even remotely plugged into tech, or, just alive right now, you're probably drowning in a sea of AI acronyms. GenAI, AGI, ASI. It honestly sounds like a secret code. Well, today we're going to crack that code together. So, what is the real difference? I mean, are these just slightly different versions of the same thing? Nope, not even close. Each one of these is a huge leap, a totally different level of intelligence. And by the time we're done here, you're going to have a super simple way to tell them apart. Instantly. Let's get into it. All right, here's our game plan. Think of it like we're climbing a ladder of intelligence. We'll start on the first rung with the AI everyone's using right now, GenAI. Then we'll climb up to AGI, the human-level thinker. And finally, we'll reach for the very top, ASI, the superhuman mind. After that, we'll pull it all together and talk about why this whole roadmap is so incredibly important. Okay, let's start on the ground floor with generative AI, or GenAI. This is the powerhouse behind all those tools you're probably playing with. Everything from chatbots to those wild image creators. This is our starting point. So here's the easiest way to get your head around GenAI. Picture a magic notebook. You draw a little sketch of a cat's head and boom, it perfectly finishes the entire cat for you. It looks amazing, right? But here's the twist. That notebook has absolutely no idea it just drew a cat. It doesn't know what a cat is, what it feels like, or that they purr. It's just an incredibly good mimic completing a pattern it's seen a million times before. And that's really the core of it. Gen AI is trained on these gigantic piles of data to generate new stuff, text, pictures, code, by just predicting what comes next. It's like your phone's autocomplete text feature, but on a cosmic level of steroids. It's not thinking, it's just a master of pattern recognition. But wow, is that pattern matching powerful? Right now, GenAI is changing the game in so many fields. It's automating writing, spitting out code for developers, helping draft documents, and even powering customer support chats. It's an amazing creative partner and a beast of an automation tool. But, and this is a really big but, it's got some serious weak spots. Because it doesn't actually reason, it can hallucinate, which means it just confidently makes stuff up. It's also not great at complex multi-step planning, and it totally lacks the deep, nuanced understanding of context that we humans have. So the main thing to remember is this. Gen AI is a creator, not a thinker. All right, time to climb up to that next rung on the ladder, AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. This is where we make the jump from just mimicking patterns to actually thinking. So if Gen AI is that magic notebook, AGI is like having a robot best friend. And this friend is a ridiculously fast learner. I mean, they can learn anything a human can, pretty much instantly. You want to teach it chess? It becomes a grandmaster. You throw a complex math problem at it? Solved. Ask it to learn how to cook, or even play football? It can do it. Its intelligence isn't stuck in one box. It's general. And that's the whole point. AGI, at its heart, is an AI that can truly think, reason, and adapt across all sorts of different tasks, just like we can. That's the general part of the name. Its smarts are universal and can be applied anywhere. And the potential here is, well, it's just mind-boggling. I mean, imagine AI scientists discovering new drugs in a matter of weeks, not decades. Or AI engineers creating revolutionary new computer chips. Or an AI tutor that can give a perfect, personalized education to every single student on the planet. AGI wouldn't just improve industries, it would completely transform them. So, where is it? Why don't we have AGI right now? Well, this is the really, really hard part. Getting an AI to reason and have intuition like a human is still a massive puzzle. Things like emotions, totally unsolved. Not to mention it would require an absolutely insane amount of computing power, and we'd have to figure out all the thorny ethical and safety problems first. We're heading in that direction for sure, but we've got a long way to go. Okay, get ready. We're taking the final step up the ladder now. We're going beyond human-level intelligence to something else entirely. This is artificial superintelligence, or ASI. This is the theoretical endgame. The best analogy for ASI is to think of it as a super genius, an intelligence so powerful it could probably solve our biggest, most impossible problems. We're talking climate change, disease, poverty, you name it. But notice that huge catch at the end, if we teach it the right values. Because with that kind of world-changing power comes an unimaginable level of risk. So what exactly is an ASI?
It's an AI that would be smarter than the most brilliant human genius in, well, every possible way. Scientific creativity, logical reasoning, strategic planning, even emotional intelligence. It wouldn't just be faster than us. It would be smarter in ways we probably can't even begin to wrap our heads around.
Just look at the kind of things we're talking about here. This isn't about writing a better email. This is about creating whole new branches of science, discovering laws of physics that are currently invisible to us, and predicting huge global risks with pinpoint accuracy. The impact is on a civilization-wide scale. But this is also where we run into the biggest, scariest challenges. The alignment problem, making absolutely sure its goals are the same as ours, is everything. How do we keep control of something so much smarter than us? How do we even know it would want to help us? These are some of the most profound questions we've ever faced, and we have to have answers long before ASI is a reality. Okay, we've climbed the whole ladder, from Gen AI to AGI and all the way up to ASI. So now let's put them all next to each other to really nail down the differences. This is the simple version. Let's just break it down nice and easy. GNI, its role is a creator. It follows patterns, but it doesn't really think. AGI, its role is a thinker. It learns, it reasons, it gets context just like a person. And ASI, that's the supermind. It thinks on a scale we can't imagine to solve problems that big. Creator, thinker, supermind. Every step up is a fundamental change.
Look, if you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this right here. This is the ultimate cheat sheet. GNI is your smart assistant. AGI is your brilliant colleague. And ASI is the world-changing genius. Assistant, colleague, genius. So simple, but it tells you everything you need to know.
Okay, so we've got the definitions down, but why does any of this actually matter to you right now? Let's talk about what this roadmap means for your job, your future, and, well, everyone's future. This timeline really puts it all into perspective. Today, right now, Gen AI is the toolkit you need to be using and mastering. For the next 5 to 10 years, the entire tech world is in an all-out race to build AGI. And looking further out, ASI represents a future that might look nothing like the world we live in today.
And that brings us to the most important question. What can you do about it? Well, the whole industry is shifting from simple chatbots to creating these autonomous AI agents that can actually do things for you. This means skills like testing those agents, checking their reasoning, and understanding AI safety. Those skills are going to be absolute gold. If you can learn to build, manage, or test these systems, you are putting yourself right at the forefront of what's next. Which leaves us with one last massive question. As we keep building on this journey from assistant to colleague to genius, what is it that we're actually creating? Are we building humanity's greatest tool, something that could unlock a new golden age? Or could it be our final invention? The choices we make in the next few years are going to decide that. Thanks for watching.